Okay, so with this tiny bit of code that we have here, we've really already got enough content that we can show something on the screen. There's just one last step. We need to actually place this content on the screen. We need to make sure that React Native knows where we want to show this weekdays component. This last step here only needs to be done once per app to actually show the content on the screen. So at the bottom of our code here, bottom of our file, we're going to add just one short line. We're going to say app registry dot register component, and bear with me here. Let's throw all the code on the screen, and then we'll talk about what it's doing. We'll give it a string of weekdays, and then a function in which we will return weekdays. Okay, so what's happening here? This tells React Native when you try to show some content on the screen for our application called weekdays, please use the component weekdays, which we defined right up here. Again, we only have to call this method once, even for our application, even if we have multiple components defined for our app. That's because every other component that we'll build for our app will ultimately be a child or rendered by or contained within this weekdays component, which is our main component. So let's go ahead and save this file. And then I still have my simulator running. If you don't have yours running, just pop open Xcode, hit the play button, and make sure that you have the npm start process running as well. So I'm going to go ahead and refresh this, and of course we get an error. Fantastic. All right, so let's alt tab back over to Xcode, and down here on the bottom I'm going to increase this tag, or excuse me, this panel, and let's look at the error message that we get. Requiring unknown module batch bridge, blah 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 blah. So in other words, there's something wrong here with our application, obviously. So the other area I want to draw your attention to is can't find variable React. Reference error, can't find variable React. Okay, so we still got a little bit of troubleshooting to do here. Let's do that in the next section.